Welcome to EVERBEE Garden. I'm Elle, and in this video I will showcase the highlights of the Dobbies Garden Centre display and a talk by Michael Griffiths, aka the Mediterranean Gardener, at the 2024 Garden Press event held at the Business Design Centre, Islington, London. Links to all the information featured in this video can be found in the information section below.
I started working with Dobbies last year on the Not Your Average Gardening Awards, and now I've been brought in as an ambassador, which is absolutely fantastic. So, the first thing then to have a look at is something that Marcus was talking about, which is around houseplants, and in particular the role that light can play in a houseplant, especially grow lights and for tropical plants. Houseplants like ferns and orchids, which hail from more tropical climates, will really appreciate the additional light that these are going to be giving, especially in our darker months. The orchid grow light, which is pictured there, as you can see, sits below the flowering area, so giving direct sunlight, or light, shall I say, to the leaves and to the roots, which can be absolutely beneficial, and it's going to assist with flowering. Now, the suggested time of usage on one of these grow lights is around 8 to 10 hours, but again that can be expanded if you are in a particularly dark area. So in terms of houseplant trends for 2024, so I was having a chat with Claire, who is the senior houseplant buyer for Dobbies, who was giving me her insight and her knowledge into what's going to be big. Now, in 2023, we saw that green plants and foliage really taking centre stage, and this year, flowering plants are expected to make much more of a comeback, especially unusual shapes, colours, and flowering patterns. So, this month they launched their new range of calancho, which have been absolutely flying off the shelves at Dobbies, and again coming in a range of different colours, shapes, sizes and varieties, and were particularly popular with Valentine's Day. In a similar vein, Dobbies plant of the month for March, and again expected to be particularly popular for Mother's Day, is the orchid, as I'm sure we all know. Many different colours and varieties available, and I think the great thing about orchids is that you don't have to be a houseplant expert to get them flowering time and time again. And again, with the halo light, which we showed you earlier on, that's an even more, I guess, exciting and versatile gift offering there. However, that's not to say that non-flowering plants aren't going to be popular. We believe there will always be an appetite for green houseplants, and ferns in particular are expected to be a particularly popular choice for 2024, especially in bathrooms and kitchens, where they can get use of all that humidity-loving properties. Again, ferns coming in all different shapes and sizes, and they are particularly low maintenance, so they're great for something new into the field, or if you are an experienced house plant alike. Next up is grow your own, or pick and joy. So the grow your own trend really doesn't seem to be going anywhere at all. People are looking to be more sustainable with what they grow, with what they eat, and to save more money in the process as well. The team at Dobbies in particular have seen a lot of interest in growing their own fruit, vegetables and herbs from the comfort of their own home, with a particular interest in windowsill crops and grow lights. So to match this, Dobbies is expanding their indoor growing option around the pick and joy So for things like tomatoes and chilies, which again were launched in this very room a last year, so you can expect more options coming out there from Pick and Joy. And then finally is mushrooms. More and more exposure we're seeing around mushrooms. There's another crop that's really, really easy to grow, and the absolute versatility of varieties that you can choose from to grow at home now is at an all-time high. And in particular, the simple step-by-step process that comes in packs like those from Urban Farmer are particularly interesting. You get the spores sent to you at a time that you're ready to use them. So you get a little QR code in the box for those, and then you use the box, the substrate, and all the packaging that comes with it to grow your mushrooms. I've grown a couple of different varieties now myself from these. I think from personal experience, as long as you sterilise the substrate well at the beginning with boiling water, really see how you can go that far wrong, because it really is, as long as you put them in roughly the right place, and there's not a great deal of light need from them at all, and give them a little spray every day, it really, really is an enjoyable and easy thing to grow. And because you get multiple flushes from each box, from each bag, it's not a once and done product, so really, really great, and it tastes lovely as well. So, as well as that. Lovely. Marcus, back into you.